cultivate. Two things. One is cultivation of punya. All people, Buddhists, non-Buddhists, Christians, Catholics, Muslims, no matter who you are, all Buddhists, all non-Buddhists, all beings, all the spiritual beings, celestial beings, and there are many beings that we don't see often. All of them has to generate positive energy, otherwise their life becomes very dull, very sad. Just like a little plant in the yard that is not taken care of very well, no water, no fertilizer, that plant is very sad plant. If you try to grow a tree without water and fertilizer and sunlight and all this, that's a very sadly growing plant. Without positive energy, all of us are like sadly growing plants. There are billions of them in this world. But here we are very lucky because somehow we have been training ourselves in the past lives to generate more and more positive energy. That is why most of us, all of us who are here, are good looking, comfortable, and wealthy, and able to get food, able to have good friends and family members. That is why, because we have been generating a lot of merit in the positive energy in the past life. And the second thing that Buddha said was, not only generating positive energy, which is a very secondary wealth that you are gaining, but the most superior wealth that you gain is the lack of greed, hatred, and ignorance. If you work hard on reducing your greed, hatred, and ignorance, that is the second practice of Buddhism, most important practice of Buddha, and only Buddha can teach that practice. Generating positive energy can be found in Christianity. Generating positive energy can be found in Islamic religion and Hinduism, other religions. But reduction of greed, hatred, and ignorance is taught only in the Buddha's teaching. That is why second factor that we are extremely lucky to be born in Buddhist families. If we did not born in Buddhist families, we were exposed to Buddhism at some point of our life, and that is the most wonderful thing. Once you are introduced to Dhamma in this life, next life, you are also going to be a person who has a lot of seeds of Dhamma in your life. That will continue to grow. Those seeds continue to grow. Okay, so the first thing, cultivating positive energy is not easy. That is very difficult because you need to practice generosity. You need to practice being nice and kind and gentle. You should be able to practice calmness and peace of mind. Those are not easy. Therefore, our ancestors planned certain activities that help us to get our positive energy evolved, generate, develop. Okay. So this is one of the most important activities, Katina ceremony, that help us to generate positive energy as a group. This ceremony is the only Buddhist ceremony in the Buddhist culture that monks and lay members both get involved in practicing. Practicing two things, practicing generosity, practicing being nice, practicing being calm, and then practicing. All these things are very important, and Katina ceremony is developed for this purpose. Today, as Venerable said, one family was very fortunate together with their friends to offer food to the Mahasangha, 20 monks, very devotedly, and they generated a lot of positive energy. But tomorrow you all get the opportunity to generate a lot of positive energy by practicing generosity to serving the venerable monks. But in the ceremony, it's the dana ceremony. And you have prepared all kinds of gifts for the Sangha, including robes. Especially one important robe for cutting robe that is prepared on the same day will be dedicated to the Mahasangha, meaning all the sages of the past, present, and the future. And that is a very hard thing to do because only Buddhists have the idea, but the Mahasangha may. But in Christianity, we have saints. In other religions, we have saints. But Buddhist saints are the perfectly enlightened beings. And when we are giving a little glass of water or cup of tea to the Sangha, monks who are sitting there, in your back of your mind, what you have is the enlightened beings. So that connection generates a lot of positive energy. Positive energy is only related to mind and what you see. When you see flowers, beautiful flowers are offered to the Buddha, your heart becomes immediately bloom. And that blooming is generating positive energy. When you are giving something very nice and very pleasing and pleasurable and tasteful to the Mahasangha, and when you see them, they are partaking that wonderful meal, it generates a lot of positive energy in your heart just because you are watching it. If you are not watching it, if you are not participating, you cannot generate that positive energy. So very important that you are already participating with your sensory organs. What are the sensory organs? Through your eye, through your ear, through your nose, through your tongue, and through your body. So directly participating in these activities, it constantly generates like a water. In the electrical generator, you have a motor. When the motor is turning, the electricity is generating, right? And then you can light bulbs and you can make all the other appliances work, and all that can be done only when the light is generated. Same thing about positive energy. Only when your sensory organs are connected to the activity of giving, activity of offering, activity of hearing. Tonight, you are participating in the activity of hearing the Dhamma. That is shown by the Buddha. Although you don't understand the meaning of most of the words, you are actually listening to the actual words of the Buddha as he taught 2,500, 2,600 years ago. So therefore, it's a very important hearing, ability to listen. And about the print ceremony, the chanting ceremony, Sanjay Pinanda will say a few words, but I also say something that when you are hearing it, that you are hearing is very powerful words that are composed in a manner. Those words also have the power of generating electricity, just like the radiation. Radiation you cannot see. When the monks recite the way, you cannot see the vibration coming and touch your body, and your body gets healed. Just like you don't see the radiation, you cannot see the vibration of the chanting, but it comes to you and it touches you. When you use your remote control in front of your television, you press the button, or the television starts to work. You can change channels, you can change volumes, and all this can be done by using the remote control. But you don't see anything that goes from your remote control to your TV. You don't see. Same thing about blessings. Blessings, you don't see anything that is coming physically that is coming towards you. but the vibration that is generated through very carefully organized, very carefully composed words by the Buddha are so powerful. Power of the mantras are understandable, uncalculable. So that radiation is healing you, positive vibration that is coming from the blessing, recitation of the sutras are healing you, healing your mind, healing your body. At the same time, when you are getting healed, your energy level grows. That is what energy, positive energy, medical. So therefore, you are very lucky to be here today during this recitation ceremony. And tomorrow, you will be offering robes, you will be offering food, you will be offering all kinds of other things to the Mahasangha, and you will be generating so much merit that worth millions of dollars. Once you have millions of dollars, you can do many things with that millions of dollars. See? And if you say that I am a rich person, so and so is a rich person, that means that person has given a lot of things in the past life, otherwise he won't be able to be rich and have nice homes, wonderful vehicles, and wonderful clothing, and all this can be done because he has generated a lot of wealth, a lot of dollars in the past life by practice of the generosity. So today, this life you are practicing generosity, and that will help you in this life and in many future lives. So all of you who are here are very fortunate to be able to make a lot of money today and tomorrow, and be rich for many lives, not only for this life. Because Venerable Pinanda in the morning mentioned, Anugamika Nidana, the wealth that goes with you from life to life. If you have a lot of wealth in the bank, when you die, it will come with you, right? If you have positive energy, that is wealth again, that will come with you from life to life, and help you to be comfortable in every life. And one other thing about the Katina ceremony, that it is so easy for us to be reborn as an animal. Snake, tiger, elephant, chicken, cat and dog, or whatever. It's so easy for us to become a cat or dog or any other thing. So easy, because one little thought that we mistakenly bring into our mind can give you a bad, unfortunate nature. Once you become a cat, you don't know how to communicate with your own friend, with your own master, with your own person who is living next to you, cannot communicate. You're hungry, so hungry. So that is the way of being animal. There's another worst thing that can happen. Most of us in American culture, on any culture, in any culture, because of being stingy, not being able to share, not being able to be kind and generous, you might be born as a hungry ghost. A lot of people, even monks become hungry ghosts, because some monks don't get to practice dharana, and they are treated so nicely, and they become very big-headed, and when they die, they become hungry ghosts. In Sri Lanka, it has happened. So why? Because they're so easy. Our mind can go wrong very easily. Yeah, because the mind is so subtle. Very little mistake can bring you down all the way to the ground. So therefore, once you practice Katina ceremony, that one guarantee that you get as a result is the fact that you are not going to be born as an animal or hungry ghost or healthy. Why? What determines what your next life is going to be determined by the last thought, the moment of death. When you are going to die 10, 15, 20 years later or tomorrow, first thing comes to your mind is that I have done a beautiful dana at the Katina ceremony. I have done a Katina ceremony myself. I have sponsored the Katina ceremony myself. And that was a wonderful thing that I did. I remember so many beautiful flowers and so many monks were here. And the robes was designed and made at the same day. And I saw that myself, and all got together and dedicated the robes to the Mahasangha, dedicated the food to the Mahasangha. All these things come to your mind at the moment of death. Because Katina ceremony means unerasable memory. Katina means unerasable. Our memories get erased so quickly. But at the moment of death, this memory comes up from nowhere. That is the beauty of the Katina ceremony. So if you got to become a sponsor, if you became fortunate to be a sponsor of the Katina ceremony, or even be able to participate in the Katina ceremony in the way that you are participating now, that will bring you that guarantee. If you have a beautiful thought at the moment of death, you will never be born as a hungry ghost or animal or healthy. Unfortunate thing. You are going to be beautiful, looking every life that you are going to be born. If you see this memory, beautiful powers in your memory, you can be reborn as an ugly person. You always become an attractive person. Not that you are going to be beautiful or anything, but you are always attractive to other people. That is the key. So today, all if you know that why some people are more beautiful than others, some people are more attractive than others. Buddha has taught us they have made other people happy by offering flowers and making the temple beautiful for other people to come and be enjoyed. And that is why they become to come to arrange flowers, to bring flowers, to offer flowers. That's why in Sri Lanka, every temple, thousands and thousands of flowers all over the water. You can see, if you go to Sri Lanka, you can see it. That is the one thing that we have to remember. And what I'm going to say is that now my time is over. And so today, all of you are so fortunate to be so rich and go home by tomorrow evening. So that means you can share with your family members. Who are the family members? All our parents who help us to be who are here now. So if our parents didn't help us, didn't take care of us when we were little, when we are unable to do anything, they did took care of us. They did take care of us, right? They gave everything. They brought everything that we need. And so we are so in debt to those people. So when you are rich, they are the first one to get remembered. You know, in these singers who are very poor suddenly become very rich by making one record, and the first thing they will remember, I want to make a nice house. I want to buy a nice house for my mom. See? That's how they think. You should always remember, before you leave tomorrow, you think of your parents and grandparents who helped you to be here now because they are so rich already. And that is something that remember, in all of the very fortunate by participating in the ceremony. And when the monks are reciting, try to breathe into your lungs the positive vibration that is generated in this room. Try to close your mind, bring it to the attention of your brain. So your brain power is very, very good. And so don't look around here and there, don't walk around and try to sit direct and compose and try to absorb the extreme little drop of vibration, whatever vibration. When the famine time, when there is no water, the little water that comes from your faucet, comes from your shower, you don't want to waste. Every drop that comes from your shower, you want to get into your body. Same way, when you listen to the message, teachings of the Buddha, blessings of ceremony during this ceremony, you want to let it drop and bring it to your system. Bring the system is body and mind. Bring it to the body, absorb it, and be very wealthy by blessing, receiving blessing, you make it very well. Now the Bhante Katina will give you, and with all these thoughts in your mind, please put the palms together. This is sadhu, sadhu. That sadhu means we are very fortunate, Bhante, as you said, to be here in this event. That is why you say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Most venerable Sangha members, dear friends, adjacent to Katina ceremony, you have been doing today chanting. Of course, all of you know very well this chanting coming from since our Lord Buddha's time. Before Buddha, there were great Jajur Sama, Sarvan Vedas, these are mantras. It actually has a power, but no meaning. Here, our Lord Buddha introduced to us the Pali chanting, not only getting power, same time has a greater philosophical meaning there. Mainly we are chanting 3 reasons. Number 1, eradicate, remove our sicknesses. Mentally, physically, we have some sicknesses, remove that. Second thing is, according to our cosmology, there are deities, human being, animal kingdom, as well as hungry ghosts, earthbound ghosts. Then sometime we do not know some of our relatives, friends who passed away, hanging around, making sometimes difficult time, sometimes not difficult, yet not comfortable for us. The chanting help them to away from that what is we call unhuman life to become a human life. Third thing is, according to the sometime astrology as we believe in Asia, sometimes some astrologies like unknown we call Rahu or Saturn, they make some difficult time to us. When we listen to chanting, we are chanting, then we can remove that star's power, again get a positive way, good luck. Even not only Buddhist believe, even Western, some of scientists, Asian scientists, Western scientists have been done this chanting about what are the results. For example, the very famous scientist in Japan, you see Imato. Imato got the water, same place, give to the monks to chanting, same time give to the children to say bad words. After that, he put in the lab, he found out that what he chanted, water has the greatest power to eradicate sicknesses, also very bad influences our life. You can go to internet, find out over 47 pictures he pointing out. In fact, he wrote 2 books, Power of the Water. Again, in Australia, one of the famous doctor, Ian Gowler. Ian Gowler has a bone cancer. This gentleman was told that he would going to die within 6 months. Fortunately, he met one of Sri Lankan gentleman named Ananda, according to him. Then he guided him to listen and chant in Ratana Sutta, as well as our most venerable our Buddhi Hamguru, quite openly chanting, even today at your home, chanted what is the Sutta? Dajata Sutta. Chanted Dajata Sutta. Then again, he told me better to practice meditation too. He practiced meditation, he listened to Ratana Sutta, he listened to Dajata Sutta. After 6 months later, he went to the doctors. Disappear sicknesses. No sicknesses at all. So he wrote a couple of books. Power of the one book is named "You Can Conquer Cancer." One of books. Other one is Peace in Mind. He wrote. We have a lot of experiences if you talk to all Sangha members. So many experiences while we are chanting how we could help people. For example, whenever Siranimala, myself, and whenever Saranasiri went to a couple of years ago, almost I think 18 years ago, in Phoenix, Tucson, one of the temple that have no temple, we started actually chanting. Then one of the Sri Lankan Methodist minister came early morning, reported us his son is extremely dead position, stay in the hospital and almost going to die. 16 years old. Three of us went to there, chanted over 1 hour, and you were Bhante Sridhar himself went inside, we were outside, and we were water to drink to him and put the Tiritnol. Then we came back. That gentleman came after a couple of hours later, like at 2 o'clock p.m. Very happy mood, say, my son recovered, it is incredible. No one believed it, it is a really miracle thing. In fact, after that, the doctors together had a TV program, they are saying that some kind of a miracle will happen. Therefore, the chanting has the greatest power. Only thing we have to communicate to each other. As a lay people, we have to have a great faith, saddha. Also, as a monks, we have to have a compassion. That's why we have to chant. Again, power of the truth, etena satchena, power of the truth, power of the loving kindness, more than all of them, the Sangha members have to properly pronounce the Pali term. These monks are expertise. You can listen. These monks are really doing very well chanting. Therefore, no, I don't have time, only 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes also is fast. Thank you so much, everybody. Please, with the greatest faith in Saddha, listen to the chanting.
So thank you so much, well, now everybody knows that we are going to, all the months are going to chant. We are waiting for that, right? But still we are not going to start unless we get the proper formal invitation from the devotees. We don't start. Now that will happen, it's a tradition that one of the devotees will come forward and offer the prayer of betel leaves according to Sri Lankan tradition and invite all the monks to start chanting this everybody. That will be done by one of the sponsors, Dr. E. Please.
Venerable Sir, on behalf of all the Katina sponsors and all the devotees from Vihara, and I respectfully announce that you start chanting so that we all that.
The invitation is done. It's a formal invitation. Now the monks will start chanting, and now actually there's another invitation. So there are invisible beings too here, for sure. I know for sure in the Buddhi tree, there are invisible powers, invisible beings. We call Deva, beings of light. For sure, I know that. I have seen it in my eyes. Okay. So we are going to invite them too, not only humans, but also the spiritual beings to listen to this Dhamma. They are very happy. Actually, it says that there are some devas, beings of light, who have heard the Dhamma from the Buddha, still there, because their lifespan is so long. Right? They live about million years. So they are still there. When they are invited, they will come and listen. Okay? They will also see whether you are listening well too. Right? So now it will be done by Venerable Gogolde Sumana Thera. Vipatti patibhaya sabba sanghati siddhya sabba dukkha vinasaya paritang buddha mangalam Vipatti patibhaya sabba sampatti siddhya sabba bhaya vinasaya paritang buddha mangalam Vipatti patibhaya sabba sampatti siddhya sabba roga vinasaya paritang buddha mangalam Sagge Kavitarupe Giritikara Kate Chantalike Vimane Viperate Jagame Taruanagane Geavatumikete Bumma Chayantu Deva Jalatala Visame Yakadhamdappanadha Titanda Santiketham Munivara Vachanam Sadho me sunam do Parita savana kalo ayam vadanta padanta namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato sambuddhassa buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi saraṇaṃ gacchāmi dutiyampi dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi dutiyampi sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi tatiyampi dhammam saraṇaṃ gacchāmi tatiyampi sangham saraṇaṃ gacchāmi iti piso bhagavā vicchārana anuttaro purisa dhammasārati sattādeva buddho bhagavāti sakkhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akariko ehipassiko omanaiko pacchattam veditammo supatitam bhagavato sāvaka-saṅgho supatitam sāvaka-saṅgho ñāya-patitam bhagavato sāvaka-saṅgho sāmīti-patitam bhagavato sāvaka-saṅgho yatitam cattari purisa-yugāni aṭṭa-purisa purana-esa bhagavato sāvaka-saṅgho āhuriyo Katina Manjali Anuttarāṃ puññakirtaṃ lokassaṃ etena saccavacchena pātutam katanam etena saccavacchena pātutam katanam etena saccavacchena pātutam katanam me sutam ekam samah Savatyam Viharati Jetavani Natho Tara Abhikantaya Rattiya Evalakapam Devanam Yena Bhagavan Tenupasantami Bhagavantam Abhivadetva Ekamantam Pitavo Bhagavantam Sadaya Bahudeva Sada Maviro medam karo mayasu karanam karo lokaito dipam karo dipam danyo janapa mungko mangalo purisata po sumano sumano kino devato rapivattano sobito guna sampanno Dassi Januttamo Padumo Lokavajjato Narado Varasarati Padumundara Sattanaro Sumeto Nagamundaro Jato Sattaro Gato Piyadasi Naranabo Atarasi Karuniko Dhammadasi Tamonudo Diktato Atamolo Nidisho Varada Samvaro Butso Varada Samvaro Vipasita Anupamo Siki Sakkarito Satta Visabu Sukadaya Pakusanto Sattavavo Asabodhi Sampanno Bodhamo Sakya Mukhtamo Te Samsakena Dinena Samdinekta Valena Te Pitam Anurakkantu Arogena Sukhena Gatari Raritva Malam Savai Natu Sakta Matara Sangye Tirim Sunarana Sannam Karadayo Buddha Attari Satinayaka Satte Patittila Mattake Te Munisaradiye Patittila Buddha Dhammo Jatavaro Santo Patitito Triyam Mure Sakka Guna Karo Adare Anuto Jalatare Uto Jalantine Gondamyo Pitti Vagasmin Mokkallano Divamaki Dakkine Savane Triyam Ahum Arantaram Lakasra
සීලතේ දේන අංගමංගේ රතනං පුරතෝ සීලක්ඛිනේ මෙත්ත සුත්ත කන්දයක්ඛං පච්චතු සීවාමේ අංගුලිමාලකං කන්දෝල පරිත්තං ආදානාතිය සුත්තකං සච්චදනං ආදීදේ සාවාකාරං විනානා බල සංයුත්තේ ධම්මපාකාරං කතේ වසතෝ තේ චතුකිච්ඡේන කතා සම්මුත වන්තරේ වාසතිත්තාදි සංයතපායත්‍රන්තු භක්තවාසේ සාපිතයං යන්තු අනන්ත මුදලේ දිනවංජරමච්ඡත්තං විහරන්තං මහිතලේ සදාපාලෙන් සුරංගතේ ඒ මහා පුරිසා සබයි දේව මච්ඡං තතෝ දුරක්ඛෝ නිනානුභාවේන චිතුපමත්තෝ මුත්තානුභාවේන තාරි සංඝෝ තරාරි සත්තං අනුභාවමායි ඉත්තේව මච්ඡං තතෝ දුරක්ඛෝ නිනානුභාවේන චිතුපමත්තෝ ධම්මානුභාවේන තාරි සංඝෝ පාලිතෝ විත්තේව මච්ඡං තතෝ දුරක්ඛෝ නිනානුභාවේන චිතුපමත්තෝ සංඝානුභාවේන තාරි සංඝෝ තරාරි සත්තං පාලිතෝ සත්තං පාකාර පරික්ඛිතෝ සීලත්තාරියාට විසාරුහංති තන්තරේ අත්තනාපාකවන්ති උත්තං විතානං වචිනාමිනාතේ ඉන්ද්‍රන්තෝ මාරසේනං තවතිරසිනිතෝ බෝධිමාර්වේය මුග්ගල්ලානු දිවාමේ වසති උජතේ දක්ඛිනේ සාරිපුත්තෝ ධම්මෝ පච්චේ රස්මින් විහෙරති භවතෝ මොක්ඛතෝ මෝරයෝ නිසම්පත්තෝ බෝධිසත්තෝ නරණ යුගවතෝ භාතෝ මංගල මුපත්තර තුන්නිමිත්තං සම්පේති ලෝකනාදෝ සක්කාන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං බුද්ධානුභාව මගරේන භයාදුනා සක්කාව මංගල මුපත්තර තුන්නිමිත්තං සම්පේති ලෝකනාදෝ මතේපනින්දා සක්ඛන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං ධම්මානුභාව සමරේන භයාතුනා සංසක්ඛාව මංගල මුපත්තර තුන්නිමිත්තං සම්පේති ලෝකනාදෝ මතේපනින්දා සක්ඛන්තරාය භය දුස්සුපිනං අකන්තං සංඝානුභාව සමරේන භයාතුනා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේ කාමංචයං පරං අරං වේදේන රොක්ඛං වත්තාමි සම්පසෝ තේ බුද්ධා බලප්පත්තා පච්චේ කාමංචයං පරං ආනන්ද වේදේන රොක්ඛං වත්තාමි සම්පසෝ තේ බුද්ධා ආනන්දයං බලං අරහං තානං වේදේන රං වත්තාමි සම්පසෝ
and two sad.
Kata
Everyone, please say 3 times together. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Most venerable Mahasangha and dear Dhamma friends. So that this is the conclusion of today's chanting. The chanting that we do on the eve of the Katina ceremony. And by participating, all of you accumulated a lot of positive energy and a lot of blessings. By the power of all these blessings, we sincerely wish that may all your difficulties, troubles, fears that have arisen in your life due to bad planetary positions, due to enemies, due to various kinds of sicknesses, and other natural circumstances, may all those things be. May be able to live your life very comfortably, peacefully, and happy. And at the same time, so throughout your life, we sincerely wish may you gain all kinds of prosperity and all kinds of happiness and success. Right now, so concluding the ceremony, the main sponsors, they are going to offer the monetary donations to all the Bhantes who are participating. So all the Bhantes started so nicely, right? And I think for sure all of you could have felt the power of chanting. So I don't think you need the experiment results of Masaru Emoto, right? So you could have really experienced the power of chanting right now. So all of you got a lot of blessings. So the way of showing our gratitude, so we are going to the sponsors of Katina, they are going to offer all the Bhantes here. And so we sincerely thank everyone for joining today. And we sincerely thank all the Mahasangha for chanting so nicely. So this wholesome, noble chanting of Buddha, teaching of Buddha. And at the same time, we sincerely thank all the devotees for the participation. All of you be well, be happy, and be peaceful.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
And we are going to give everyone blessing threads, and so let's go through. So everyone, so after the, my master is going to announce about the dinner. So then after that, so everyone please line up and then get ready to get the blessing water and the blessing threads. Okay, everyone, please sit down patiently.